Hey everyone, and welcome to the Week 1 review, Week 2 preview for the 2022-2023 season. As always, I'm the commish, the champ. Here's the trophy. We love it. It's always right beside me. I'm joined today by Joel Gibson and his pirate hair. Joel Gibson, how are we doing today, buddy?
Dude, we're fucking tired.
Yeah, we are. Shoot this after midnight on a Monday out here because Kyle and CJ's matchup just will not die. Update, Joel. CJ just scored another 2 points. He's within 10. So we are monitoring this matchup. There is 3 minutes left. Oh, another 3 from John Wall. He's going off. We might just...
It goes... Well, there's no way it's going to overtime. It was a pretty big spread.
It is a big spread. It's down to 7 points for CJ. All he needs is 7 points, and there's 3 minutes left. So he's got Batum, Kawhi, and John Wall out there. And Ayton just scored a bucket for Kyle, so it's probably over. Anyway, the thought of going over the draft with you guys tonight exhausted Joel Gibson and I to even talk about it. We were very prepared to do it, but we just did not have time. If you want to know our opinions on your draft, just message us. We'd love to talk about this shit anyway. We will tell you what we think of your draft. I promise I don't mind whatsoever. Now, getting into this week, as always, we will start with the champs matchup. Mr. Modest takes care of business at home. The result is the same as the championship last year. Steven goes down in a heap. I believe this was the largest margin. If not, it was tied for the largest margin. And let me just start off by saying this, Joel Gibson. I love the new scoring system. It is working out exactly how I thought it would. The 2s, the 3s, everything like that. I love the new scoring system. That being said, I am 1-0. Steven is a good team, but he still has a ton of rookies on his team that aren't playing. So he took a lot of zeros this week where it could have been a little bit more competitive. I didn't have Rozier. I didn't have Levine for one game. It could have been even more competitive. But we did start running away, and boy does PG-13 look very good this year. Oh, and Joker's also really good. 2 triple-doubles in the first week. Why not?
Yeah, dude. Well, your team looks pretty solid. Trey Murphy was a late pickup by you that I liked that looks like he's going to really pay off for you, at least early in the season. And Steven, well, it makes it tough to compete with some of you guys aren't playing, Cotton.
Yes, it does. It makes it very tough. But it was interesting because he kept it close for a while. But then Joker's just like, no, I'm going to put back-to-back triple-doubles up on you. And when that happens, there is not a lot you can do. There's not a lot you can do. And I think I'm going to like having Joker on my team this year. Just a hunch. All right, I moved to 1-0. Steven 0-1. Next matchup is Eric at Adam. Adam is now in the West. In case anybody didn't notice, I mixed up Adam and Neiman this year when we realigned the conferences to try to make them a little bit more competitive. Adam came in and did what Adam does. He won. He beat Eric at home. It was interesting. Adam is quite a bit over the cap as well. So it will be interesting to see... as we get later into this, if free agency comes in to play, and I think it's going to. I think it's going to be a big issue when we get into the later weeks when teams have to win. You lose a couple injured players, and then all of a sudden you find yourself with limited free agent money, or you start using money that you planned to use for the playoffs anyway, it could be a problem. But Adam's done a good job at lowering his cap. It's still in the double luxury, but his team looks pretty solid. And shout out to Adam.
Double luxury is over 50, right?
Double luxury is 75. Single luxury is 50.
He's only over 35.
No. Double luxury is over 11. 1 to 10 is single luxury. Over 11 is double luxury.
Sorry, I'm tired. You right.
No, I get it. No problem. Numbers are flying everywhere. Anything on Adam and Eric?
Yeah, Adam's team is just better. I wasn't super surprised.
Yeah, me neither. Moving on hold on. Let me just check this stupid matchup now because I'd like to keep it East and West separate if I can. But 1 minute, 40 seconds left. And CJ's still down 9. I'm going to declare Kyle the winner. I'm going to go ahead and declare Kyle the winner. We're not waiting around the West. If we have to correct, I will go on and I will do a quick update video as everybody loves to see my smiling face on a Monday morning. And I will admit my horrible mess up. Kyle wins this matchup in a tie. Home team still wins ties, and it's great to see ties, triple doubles, still causing ties. I love it.
Man, this was a pretty interesting matchup. Kyle is still clinging on to Russell Westbrook like he's got a ton of value. Karl Anthony Towns, his value is tanking hard, and CJ has just got all these guys that would like 3 or 4 years ago. Mike Conley, Evan Love, Clint Capella, Steph Curry, Kawhi, John Wall.
Yeah, if this was 5 years ago, nobody would be touching CJ. Maybe 7 years ago. If this was 7 years ago, nobody is touching CJ Ross at all. But he went Wiley Veterans. That's what he did. He should change his name to the Wiley Veterans.
Nicholas Batum 5 years ago was a force.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough for sure. Kyle gets his first win, and look out, Kyle is 1-0. Last year, he had a very good start to the season as well, and then you remember just collapsed and fell off the face of the earth. So we're gonna have to monitor that as we head towards the middle of the season, and see how it goes. Now, out east, if you will, Doug loses to Matt. Matt's the home team. Jaw looks really good. I still think Matt took Jaw a little early, but boy, that kid can score, man. That kid can score, and he looks ready this year. Heaven forbid anything happen to his knees. I just don't want to see it. I want to see a whole season from Jaw. I honestly mean that. I just love watching him play. He's explosive. He reminds me of 10-11 Derrick Rose or something like that. Maybe even more athletic than that Derrick Rose, because it's nasty. I love watching it. Anyway, Matt beats Doug. I do want to make a note here that Doug has the second highest cap to Joel Gibson.
It's close.
It is close. Matt is right on the cap, I believe. I think he's exactly at 200. This just goes to show you that just because you're over the cap, that doesn't mean you're going to win. It doesn't mean at all that you're going to win. And I just want to point that out. And I want to move forward and say that this season has now become, to me personally, anyone but Joel Gibson season. Anyone but Joel Gibson season. I do not...
It's been that way forever. Let's be fucking real.
I just want to prove that having a high cap does not guarantee you a championship, because then it'll decentivize people going ridiculously over the cap. That's all I want is the commissioner. That's Commissioner Modest talking. That's not Mr. Modest, a.k.a. the champ. That's Commissioner Modest.
I just don't know what you're supposed to do when a top 15 guy like Pascal Siakam is just sitting there.
I can't even blame you. I told you that when we went up to Cleveland. I cannot blame you for what you did. I'm just pissed about it. I don't want you to win. Like, I don't care that you did it. I probably in hindsight should have done more of that. But hey, I planned for the future. Heaven forbid that I planned for the future. Because Anyway, I digress. Matt wins. Matt moves to 1-0. Matt's back on Fantrax. I'm pretty sure he's only ever lost like twice on this damn platform at this point. So I expect Matt to continue winning. I don't know what else to say. His team actually looks pretty solid, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think I would have taken Morant till the second round, but this first week, it's been unbelievable. And Donovan Mitchell's looked pretty good out there since a certain point guard is missing in action. Doug's team has a lot of talent, but I'm not entirely sure like what it shapes into. So, good win for Matt.
Absolutely. Next matchup's your matchup against Cody. You won. Okay. I don't know that there was anything super spectacular. You've got 37 top 50 players. I would hope that you beat Cody, who has like 5 rookies, I feel like. Very young team. I think that Cody's going to be way better in like a year or two. But right now he is just going to have to take it on the chin for a while.
For sure. Maybe to the face. But speaking of it, taking it to the face, one of my guys, Caleb Martin, got suspended this week. It hasn't all been cheer on my side. Zion already took an injury.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, he looked pretty good out there tonight, actually. But and Pascal Siakam looked pretty all right this week. But anyways. Good win for me. This is definitely my time to push as opposed to Cody, who I think, like you said, is maybe a couple years away.
Yeah, and how's Kelly O working out for you? I was just curious. Yeah.
Dude, he's amazing. I told you it was Houston Kelly Olynyk all over again.
Oh, my goodness.
Dude, I fucking love this team. Like, I don't know who I want to get rid of.
When you first said, speaking of taking it to the face, I thought you were going with Garland, who took the elbow to the face. I thought that's where you were going with it, though.
That's my second pick.
Yeah. I thought that's where you...
Like 3 minutes into the first game.
Yeah, you set yourself up so hard for it, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere...
Well, I was... Yeah, man. Botched that one.
Right. So you moved to 1-0, Cody 0-1. Last matchup for this week is Phil at Neiman. Neiman goes out east and takes care of Phil. Phil, welcome to the league. Great trade you made this week. I hope you enjoy Anthony Davis. I hope everything goes well with him. He's a very good player, no doubt. I did not want to roll the dice. I didn't, honestly, and I will give you all the rookie picks that you want. I got Booker. He and I are reunited, and it feels so good. I've had him for like 3 years straight prior to this, and now I have him for as long as I damn well please. I can't wait for the wheels to fall off CP3, and this becomes the Bookman's team. Outside of that, Phil, excellent job getting under the cap. I admire your tenacity and just dropping your whole fucking team and just like, I will be under the cap. That's all he cared about. Neiman's team looks pretty solid. I think Neiman is kind of always in that window where we're like, damn, Neiman's team looks pretty solid. And then he winds up being in the middle or even just missing the playoffs. And he's in a new division. So I'm interested to see how he competes with the bigger dogs out east. Playing Phil we didn't gain too much information from this so far.
No, not a ton this week, Cotton. But yeah, Phil's another team who is not looking to gain a lot this year, except for a draft pick.
Yeah. Yeah, well, good luck to him. I hope that it's a terrible pick after I win the championship for another year. And also, I want to start this narrative as well, just real quick. If I win this year, Joel Gibson, do you realize that I will have won 3 of the last 4 years?
I don't think you're winning this year.
Don't hurt my feelings. I'm off to a hot start.
You are off to a hot start, but so are, 3 other teams. No, sorry, 5 other.
5 other teams, right, yeah. We're going to see. You just wait, and I'm going to do it under the luxury tax, and then I'm going to cycle every one of you out at the end of the year. It's going to be incredible.
That's all right, dude. I'm 19 deep right now.
All right, moving on to week 2. We start with the champs matchup, as always. Joel Gibson, who's that?
Regrettably, that's you.
Excellent. Yes, I play at Eric. Eric did not win this past week. He's 0-1. I am 1-0. I'm the away team, but I have Joker, and I predict at least 1 triple-double coming up. I pick myself in this matchup.
I also am going to pick you.
Oh, wow. 2-0, Joel Gibson. That's crazy. Next matchup is Kyle at Steven. Kyle beat CJ in a very, very close matchup. Steven lost to me. I'm interested to see how Steven performs against Kyle. I think that my winning this week had a lot to do with Steven's team not fully playing all the players. If he gets that under control, he's still under the cap. There's a lot of things he can do. He's also the home team.
I'm picking Kyle.
Yeah, I think I got to go Kyle until Steven writes the ship. I'm going to have to go against him and wait and see. I think Kyle's going to win, though. Next matchup is Adam at CJ. CJ 0-1 at home. Adam 1-0. Adam and CJ both have a solid team. I think Adam wins this game. I think. Although I feel bad because we always pick against CJ, I feel like. And we also always kind of rag on him about the draft and things like that. He brought that up in the messenger this week, and I really started thinking about it. And I was like, I do tend to pick against him. I still think Adam's going to win this game, though. I don't know what else to do. I'm just being honest.
Well, CJ, it's not that we're picking against you. We're just not picking you.
Right.
It is tough.
It's close. It's definitely close.
This one is close. I'm gonna pick Adam just because right now I haven't seen enough out of Kawhi.
Yeah, and he's also him and John Wall seem to be the ones sitting the back-to-backs this year. Are they just gonna play PG-13 all year? Did I hit an absolute home run at drafting him at 25?
I mean, here's the thing. I think what's really going to happen is this is the year of Zubac. He's going to go out there and play 40 minutes a game.
It's insane. It's really insane. I didn't expect it. I was actually worried that PG-13 might sit today because I thought they were going to do like Kawhi sit the first half of the back-to-back and then PG sit the second half of the back-to-back if they were trying to do it slow. And they were like, you know what? Get on out there, PG. We don't care if you played 38 minutes last night. Get your ass back out there and we're going to play again. Next matchup is Neiman at Doug. Neiman wins. I'm openly biased against people super over the cap at this point. I don't know what else to say. I think Neiman wins.
I also think Neiman wins. I'm just not the biggest fan of Doug's team. For being so over the cap, I just wish he had more players I really liked.
Yeah, well, I think he gets better with time, too. He and Cody are in a similar boat. I think that he might be over the cap, and it doesn't matter if he loses free agent money. I think he was just trying to collect assets, is my guess. I'm trying to defend Doug. But I think he loses to Neiman. Next matchup is Matt at Cody. Matt wins. Cody's just not competing this year, I don't think. And Matt's team's very solid.
What gave it away for Cody? Was it the Miles Bridges not playing?
He is rolling those dice. If he ends up playing $10 value, not bad.
Not bad, but man, he's also just a zero.
He is a zero every time. That's all right. Steven and I were competitive, and he threw up a ton of zeros. I was legitimately worried he was going to cycle 3 today. He had 3 open spots he could have cycled. I thought, oh, shit, here it comes. Because Rozier was out today. I was nervous. Anyway. Last matchup is Phil at you. Phil doesn't have the depth, and you're home, so I'm going to reluctantly pick you.
Yeah, I'm deep as fuck. Depth is not my issue.
Yeah, well, I hope every single person on your team gets injured. Every one of them.
You wouldn't wish that on Kelly Olynyk.
I would actually.
That's your guy.
I would. I have the other Kelly O on my team this year, so I feel like I always have a Kelly O on my team at one point or another.
The lesser of the Kelly O's.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta be like, I gotta change my name to like, Cheerios. I gotta figure out some sort of fucking like Kelly O's, some sort of like play on that. That being said, did you see Doug gave me my profile picture?
No.
Oh, it's Levine. It's Levine Cuisine. Like, lean cuisine. It's Levine Cuisine. It actually made me laugh out loud at work. And so I was like, all right, I gotta make it my profile picture.
I'm looking now. That's awesome. You bet that knee holds up.
Well, we're going to see. They said he's only sitting back-to-backs in the first few weeks. But the thing that saved me this week, speaking of Levine, was him just playing. Because then DeRozan disappeared. Just went oogly-boogly. It was insane him returning, how much it depleted DeRozan.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Well, I think that's it. Monday not tomorrow. Following Monday is when the luxury tax is going to take effect. I will do that at noon. So that way everybody can have that last Monday of ad drops in case anybody wants to sneak in there and get under the cap. So it'll be on, I believe that's the 31st, Halloween. And it will be at noon on that day. I'll remind you guys next Sunday as well. Any questions or concerns, as always, reach out. That's it for this week, unless you have anything else, Joel.
Nah, have a good week, guys.
Have a good week. Good luck, and we'll see you.
See ya.